everyone. Hello, welcome to Magnolias. We are live in downtown Norfolk. I'm Amy, and today we have newly arrived cool decor. You're going to want to tune in and don't want to miss the newness. It's going to be everywhere. All kinds of tray designs for you today, featuring new trays and more. Kate's behind the scenes today.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I cannot believe that this week has flown by already, and the first week of June is now gone. Where is the time going? 4th of July is a month away, so our patriotic is 25% off.
It is.
And already we have been getting Christmas and fall inventory, and I'm like, where is the year going? It's like hyper speed.
It's starting to be a little bit of a panic, because I'm looking forward to a nice slow summer.
No, I don't think so.
Schedule,
have we ever had a slow summer?
No, my schedule's filling up, and the summer's going fast as usual, so maybe you guys have an easier time at your house. How's it going over there?
Yes, so we're really excited to show you new arrivals today. Kayla just unpacked and checked in an entire palette of new trays and accents. So I saw Kayla and Carol working through it, and they brought us one of all these cool new pieces, and I'm really excited for some of these that summer restocks. A lot of them are new, and we've been needing a little accessory haul.
Well, I believe so, and today we're not going to focus on patriotic.
No.
But we don't want to forget to talk about our special buy of the week, by the
Yes. I'll get links going today for you guys in the comments if you're watching.
Let's touch beginning and end on the t-shirts. Last day for t-shirts. T-shirts are going in this afternoon for my special order t-shirt. Did you guys get a t-shirt? We have special buy t-shirts first, and we'll end with special buy and t-shirts. $29.99. Special orders are going in this afternoon. That means you're going to have your shirts lickety-split. You're going to get those right about the time we go to market to Dallas. These are going to be ready for you. So if you would like a Magnolias Flower Family t-shirt for just $29.99, your color choices are this fun purpley tone, amazing blue tone, and this gorgeous, I'm very excited about the new color, mint green, all with the white on it. And that is an order you want to place for only t-shirts on your order. So place the order, but make sure it's just t-shirts that are on the ticket. Make it a separate one, and as soon as they show up, they're going to be going out.
Yes, they are $29.99, by the way. Pre-order, and we'll send them as soon as we get them in. And if you put them on a separate order, that helps our warehouse team so much. So we appreciate that.
Small through 3XL, right?
Yep.
Okay, small through 3XL.
Yes.
I love our shirts. They're the same heathered shirts we've been selling for different seasons.
Yes, let's say hello to everyone. Joyce in Pennsylvania. Brenda, hello. Kim in Newport. Hello, Pat and Helen. How are you, Ruth? Rosalie saying hello. Kathy saying hello from sunny North Carolina.
Happy to have you join us.
Yeah, Debbie in Texas, Barbara in Wisconsin, Vicky. Debbie has got her shirt ordered in green. Aloha, Kathy in Maryland.
I'm excited about the green.
Wow, look at everyone hopping on. Joanne, hello. Oh my gosh. Love that special t-shirt, Kim says.
It's a good shirt. They don't get bolly-pilly or shrunken.
Yes, so you can order them today through the end of the day. Today is Friday, June 6th. Please place your orders before the end of the day, and we will order them this afternoon.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to get it in this
So
afternoon.
they need to order by 4?
She's going to try it, yep.
Okay.
No, they need to order before 2. Actually, right after the live. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to order before so that Crystal
We'll bring
can
in
place
extra.
the order for shirts today. She needs to get that. Then they'll come to them. They'll be shipping out next Monday to the printer. So
we will have extra at the store, but the pre-order helps us make sure we order enough. It's
we want to
very
get all
helpful.
the right sizes because I never do it right otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably style this piece up today, even though I didn't plan on it. So maybe while I'm doing these other trays, you can find some things to style with this guy.
I think once you, I think actually that one back there will look cute with it.
Okay, I don't know what you're pointing about. That's fine. This
the
is
two-tier.
regularly $29 also, but now today I think it's $22 while supplies last on the special buy candle ring called Posh Peony. So if you need a little posh peony in your guest bedroom, the bathroom vanity, you can use it as a mini wreath, on the sidewall where your towel bar hangs. Those little bitty narrow walls. This is the perfect size for like a baby wreath right there. Add a little bow if you want to. We probably have a great bow in our online store.
There's a few bows. I know we need to restock some everyday ones, but we also have great ribbon. If you want to DIY a bow, I highly recommend it.
This would be a great choice if this is still available. It should be. The first day of spring bow has the right kind of coral and mauve tones. I bet we made this to match anyway in the beginning. So if you want to call it a baby wreath or use it for a centerpiece like a bridal shower. That would be adorable. Look at that. So
Hello,
22
everyone.
bucks for that really full floral wreath.
Love the Posh Peony candle ring, Rosalie said. Joanne asked, are the shirts true to size? Yes, I wear a
I feel
size
like they
large.
are, and they don't shrink.
No, they don't shrink. I wear a size large. If I want to knot it and wear it a little oversized, extra large. Mom usually wears a medium.
I wear smalls and mediums.
Yes.
The small fits fine. The medium has more room.
Yeah.
But they don't shrink, so the small continues to fit.
Yeah, they really
So that's
last
good.
pretty good
Yeah.
because I wear my shirts literally every single
She
week.
does. Here at the warehouse, they can be more cash. I gotta dress up for clients at the store. Beautiful new trays. Like Kate said, this is one of the newest arrivals today. This is called the Black Bamboo Tray. This has not been in our line before. It is woven, all woven. There's no metal materials in here. It feels completely woven. And it does have, maybe it does have vinyl. Is that vinyl? Nope, it's all natural. Sometimes they use different materials in combination, both real and faux, but this looks like it's all completely woven real. The small size is $39.50, and then we're gonna style up the large size. We are also gonna style up this tray. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about them before I start styling them. This is the Leah round black tray. It's a restock. Packing peanuts. I love
Literally
this
just got it.
mother of pearl. Is it abalone shell or mother of pearl? What's the
You know, it
description
doesn't
say?
actually say
It's
what it is.
It is mother of pearl, which
Looks like-
is essentially,
yeah.
I suppose, like an abalone shell.
So this is a restock best-selling tray, and that is the Leah tray, and available in 2 sizes. Most trays come in 2 sizes.
Even if you just put this up on an easel as a backdrop inside your built-in cabinets or someplace like that, the color is so pretty.
beautiful.
And it's very modern. So this is
Yeah.
the most modern, one of the most modern trays in the collection. And then we're going to style up some purple things for starters today. Purple tones continue to always be popular. Here we have our deluxe candle in a 3x6 size. I'm told we have 4x6.
We don't have 3
available.
by 6, Mom. We have
Oh,
3
sorry.
by 4.
We have 3x4
Yes.
available, and
And the tapers.
the tapers.
They didn't have any more 3 by 6. I don't know why. So I restocked the 3 by 4 and the tapers, but I couldn't get 3 by 6.
I know
So
kind of gets lots of questions about additional colors from this vendor. We can just tell you that we have bought everything they have in stock that we want, and if we don't have the color you're after, it's because they don't have the color. We would happily carry all the colors if they would provide them.
Yeah.
But they don't, and I don't know what's going on. So when we get to market, they're going to have to tell us when we see
we're
them
going to
in person.
find out. We're going to
We are
interrogate
gonna find
them.
out why we are not getting all our colors. Is there a holdup? Are they internationally made? I don't know what the
Sharon,
deal is.
well, they're made in Europe. Sharon loves her Leah tray. Hello, everyone.
So we're going to style up the large one. The diameter of the large one
Is
Drop
big.
Something.
Very
Yeah,
big.
do you have the size or do you need it?
I can get you the size here.
Okay, because my tape measure is
17 inches. So it's almost 18 inches wide, and the small one is just over 14 inches. So 14
see the
and
texture.
17 and a half, roughly.
So then we're going to take some of these decor pieces that are piling up on me and style the tray, starting with this, why did I forget the name? Hydrangea succulent wreath.
Succulent hydrangea.
And this wreath is an angel vine base. I do need a tape measure. If you need to know things like how big is the opening or how big is the wreath, the opening is 6.5 inches and the total size of the wreath is 10-inch wreath. So you can lay that out on the tray and you can see there's plenty of space around it, which is, this piece would fill the little tray exactly. If you want to see that, I'll show you quick. Like so, with a very small amount of overhang. You just won't see much of the tray. Here, if we use the small size candle ring on the bigger tray, you get to see more tray. That's what we're going for at this moment. We're going to use a focal point. This is going to be a little bit modern. The iron candle holder here, which you'll have to find. So it is cast aluminum, actually. Heavy. It's a workout or a weapon, whatever you need.
Depends on the day. It's $69, 16 inches tall by 5 inches wide.
It'll hold a 3-inch candle. You can see the tray, it fits exactly. So a 4-inch would probably fit and be snug, but the 3's perfect. And then we're going to add a couple of these tapers to the tray as well. So our taper candle holder here, the little short guy, is a cast aluminum, kind of a rustic look in silver. The metal taper holder in silver is $12.50. And he will tuck in nicely. You won't even notice the holder. It's more of a utility holder, but it's a good price. And then this one you'll see, the taller one. I think this comes in more than one height.
It does, and I didn't have the other height in here.
That's okay. You got one to look at.
Yeah.
So this one is, gosh, is it iron? Feels like iron.
Yeah.
It has a really great look to it, though.
Yes, cast
you can see
iron.
Yes.
Is that the 12-inch?
Probably.
Do you have a tape measure? Mm-hmm. There's like a 12-inch and a 15-inch.
Yes, this is the 12.
The 12. Okay, so it's called the forged cast iron taper holder for $21, and then the one that's a little bit taller is $26. So very similar pricing.
Then I'm going to add some little vavoom to it. So you could stop like that and call it really modern. We also have some orbs laying here that we're going to tuck in. But I'm going to take it up a notch, and this is going to make it a little bit more traditional or less modern when you add twigginess. Do you know what this thing's called?
That is the Mia Mini Blossom Seed Bush. It's on sale right now. It was $16. It is now $12.
Okay. So you liked yesterday's live, right? Where we just restyled a lot of non-seasonal things into patriotic seasonal. Now we're going to style trays by theme. This should be equally fun if I can be as creative as yesterday was. It was working out great yesterday. We had lots of fun combos.
Hello, Nomi. Joanne just ordered her shirt. Thank you.
Awesome. I don't
Carol.
want you to not get your order in.
Yeah.
I want to include everybody, but we got to cut it off so that all of those of you who have already paid can get your shirts.
Carol loves the black items. Renee, hello. She said she had a bear tear through her bird feeder and walk through my garden.
Oh my God. We got to tell the story about how we went to...
Oh my gosh, the cabin.
while I'm designing this. So we took the kids when they were high school people to Lake Superior, and it was what's the name of the town? In
Bayfield?
Northern Wisconsin, Bayfield, Wisconsin,
Bayfield?
on the shores of Lake Superior. Okay, fantastic trip, loved it. Got a cabin, drove to Madison, Wisconsin the first day, continued up to Lake Superior, got this really fun cabin. It was in the woods, and they said that you could walk to town through the woods a little ways. Oh, that sounds like fun. How cool. So we get to our cabin the very first night, and the next afternoon we're relaxing and lounging, and I am like going to take a nap on my vacation, and I look out the bedroom window of the cabin, and a bear walks by. I did not say anything nice. I said naughty words to my husband, who was trying to sleep next to him, and he's like, "You're lying." He didn't believe me, because by the time he looked, the bear had sauntered past, and he's like, "I don't know, bear." Yes, it was a bear. And sure enough, he had ripped apart the garbage and then walked around the house.
Yeah, didn't Dad like walk out to and then it was like right there?
It was so big.
Yes.
Just like as big as this table. Okay.
Yeah, huge.
Then we also
have never seen a bear, mind you.
We're from Nebraska. There's no bears over here. So then we also had pulled into the driveway of the little cabin compound, and they were all in a tizzy because they had a welcome basket of full-size, giant, king-size candy bars for some reason, and the bear, same bear, different bear, who knows, some bear, took the whole basket of full-size candy bars, walked over to the tree with the basket in his mouth, and proceeded to eat all the candy bars one by one with a full audience of everyone in the campground.
Yeah. Fascinating. Never seen a bear. That was
sitting on his butt, eating candy bars like a little human.
Yes.
Funny as all get
Anyway,
out.
that's our bear story.
That's our bear story.
Debbie asked, does the blue fountain come in green? I'm actually going to check what they have
it does.
next week. They're in Dallas, aren't they?
I think so.
I think they're in Dallas, otherwise in Atlanta.
Yes, they're in Dallas.
We're going to go see what they have, and I think we're going to run another pre-order while we're at market. So not next week. Next week is the fall first look. You guys are going to absolutely just be astounded. I want to take a photo of this with you with it and make the bundle. Can I have your phone?
She's taking all my stuff.
I'm taking all your stuff. And so we're doing the fall first look. After that, the following week, we're going to be in Dallas at market. And we are going to see if we can run a pre-order with them.
Why not?
Okay, you're going to have to smile with your tray. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. I'm going to make this a bundle. Did you guys see the bundles I was making yesterday? See what you guys think of that.
How do you like it?
But it's going to be with a 3x4 candle. We just didn't have
Okay.
the right size.
3x4 will look equally nice. Let's
Any hoots
make
and
a
hollers.
companion
So
piece.
while we are at market this year, we're going to be running pre-orders, deals, that kind of stuff. So you're going to want to really watch closely at our Facebook Lives to get some really incredible new and sale stuff.
Gonna be awesome. We don't even know what's all gonna happen. We're just going to find something crazy and go with it. Maybe we'll go see the glass guys.
The glass guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what they have?
Yes.
I don't even know if we have an order with them right now.
We don't, but we could maybe do one.
Okay, we're going to
So we
find
have-
out.
let's
Maybe
see
go to
what we
Rodeo
like.
Goat in the meantime.
Ooh, rodeo goat. Let's see what we have over here that looks good. So I definitely like the succulent pick, which is the coordinating pick. This little guy is only $14.99. Nice, real touch succulent. Then we're going to use the spike orb in a 6-inch size. We're going to lay out this pebble topper. This is the pebble eucalyptus half sphere.
Half sphere. There you go.
It's a sphere, people, and it's flat on the bottom. So then you get a cool 3-piece tray thing. But what is nice about this sphere is it gives us a little spot to nest these orbs. So I have a nice assortment of orbs that all match great. You can choose the blue ones or the purple. They call it purple. And you have different shapes. Did you notice the different patterns? So when you look online, you'll see that we have probably 2 or 3 different patterns of the styles. And if you have all this stuff in here, then you can stack these orbs up and they'll stay. They're kind of like the size of pool balls. Other things that could look cool, that's a little bit largish, but the Tillandsia is wild and crazy and fun. That is great color in here. Maybe we should switch the Tillandsia out. Up to you. If you like it better, you might want a different photo. And we also have the spike orb in a 3-inch size. So you can take your pick. I don't know if you like the Tillandsia better. Anybody have an opinion about that? It's a big, artificial, but looks like a giant air plant. And I believe that's what it's called, Tillandsia. Yes.
Yes.
Large guy. So probably hard to tell online the size and scale of it, but it does have a touch of purple at the ends. And that just looks super cool with the modern look of it. So cool ideas in purple tones. Now, as you are seeing, these blues and purples all morph together beautifully. And like I said, there's a lot of purple people. Here's another fun purple item that
What
you
is
might
that blue
love.
glass orb called, Mom?
This one is the Genoa. Green
Genoa.
glass, only $18.50. They have to be about gone. I had an assortment of different colors, so there wasn't ever very many of each color. And that's something I'll have to look for, is more orbs.
I see some questions in the comments about fall and Christmas, what we're going to be seeing for fall and Christmas. So, yes, we'll be getting fall and Christmas art in. I think we have canvas and wood ordered, or we will be ordering it.
Okay.
And Deborah's like, maybe some glass pumpkins. That's a good idea. Didn't we do a pre-order on glass last year?
Did do glass pumpkins.
I don't
This is
remember.
the Destin tray, by the way, Kate. So this 14-inch
The
square.
Destin?
Destin. D-E,
Destin, thank you.
Like Destin, Florida. It is a crimped. Is it aluminum? I don't know what this material is, but it's definitely got that fired glaze that gives you the color. And if they're really low in quantity, you might just get this exact one. This is not a for sale easel, but it would fit on a nice medium-sized easel that we still have in stock. And that look altogether is just awesome. Another cool accessory, I almost forgot. This piece, marble and cast aluminum or iron, whichever it is, this decorative decor item would certainly make a nice addition to the tray, either one, depending how you do it. So here we have a fun grouping of items if you're into purple and interesting modern items.
I
this is for
love
you.
that color combo. That's so fun.
Like the fact that this fired piece picks up the blue-green tones that we have next to it. So you could certainly design on this flat, but personally I think it's a great backdrop item. Now all of that will match with this tray as well. I'm going to segue into doing the design on the black tray. But when you put this mother of pearl with blues, purples, and I think it's obviously charcoal gray and black, but there's lots of mauve and blue tones in it. So the candle color, the spike orb color here is really nice on this tray. I was going to style it in just black and white next, but notice how pretty all the purpley tones are. If you're a purple person, this
Love the
tray
purple
will,
tones.
you know how you just put it by purple things and it becomes more purple.
Hey, really quick, I just made this bundle, this tray bundle. So if you want to purchase this tray as you see it, but with a 3x4 candle instead of 3x6, I named it the Magic Bamboo Tray Bundle.
Oh,
And you can just put it in your cart and you will get everything shown, which is, oh, I didn't put the Tillandsia though. Was that in there? That wasn't in there before.
The Tillandsia was like an add-on item I showed afterwards, so.
Cool. Working on the bundle idea, but hopefully you guys are liking that idea. I saw a few comments saying, I wish we just had like a list of all the things, and I'm going to see if I can find somewhere
She's gonna try to make
do
it
that.
work.
Yeah.
I guess I forgot to show
Will
you the
that
alternate
floral wrap around a
piece, too.
2-inch candle? Will that floral wrap around? Well, you probably have to cut it depending on which item, because that would be a narrow one.
It'd be very small, the 2-inch. If you want the candle ring around a 2-inch candle, it would be a lot. Maybe that's the question. I don't know if I understood the question exactly.
Not sure. There's a bit of a lag, and I know we were
That's
speeding.
the problem, yes. So then other things that match these awesome trays, if you're a black and white person, you can certainly style them in black and white. So here we are, the same stoneware orbs. Again, they're all $12.50. These 3 patterns are certainly available. There might have been a 4th. I just grabbed these.
Just 3.
Just 3? Okay. And they look good. They're busy, but they look good. And I like the solids because then that's less busy. These are the patty orbs in 2 sizes, large and small. This is $19.50, and this is less. I don't know how much this one is.
The patty.
Okay. And I think this would be better in the big tray.
$14 and $19.
We also have, like, this would look amazing in here. This is a ceramic base. Don't know what that one's called.
Don't know a name.
Sorry. I don't, but I got hand lotion on it. I can see the hand lotion. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, that went in as a companion piece. Now, if you want to add a little green to stabilize everything, this is the English, boxwood English.
New England.
New England blah blah that I can never remember the name of.
Johnstown curved ceramic vase, $12.
$12.
$12.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's very stylish for $12. How much was the knot?
Working on it.
Oh, okay.
She's going too fast.
Great looking. The large Leah tray that
Someone
I'm styling
help. SOS.
is $64.
It's Friday.
The small Leah tray is $49. So the trays themselves are $64 and $49.
The knot statue is $62.
Okay, I think it's awesome. This will look good at my house.
Hello,
How you doing,
Roseanne.
Kate?
I'm struggling.
Struggle busting?
Yeah, you're going quick today.
Okay.
Mom, is your microphone up next to you? Yeah, it is.
It is.
Switch me mics.
This might be the one that gave us fits the other day.
Are they going out on
Do you want to turn it off and turn it on?
No.
Because on Tuesday that was the problem.
Well, that's fine. Moving on.
Okay. There we go. Now you can get it to lay together without rolling around all the stuff. You have covered quite a bit of the tray. You do see the interesting tray on the outside, but sometimes you just need less busyness. So this basic green thing is just going to be less busy for you. So that would be a simple way to style up modern looks. I know all of you are probably not in the modern category, but I am. So I'm always looking on the lookout for things like this, and I definitely want to find more modern decor pieces when we get to market and look for, I don't know, who's got something new and different that we've never had before. We're always hopeful for that. So we're going to see.
Pretty good luck in recent years.
We're going to see.
Modern, but you know, there's always staples.
There's always, yes, there's always things that people, you know, they change their businesses just like we change ours. So some of our vendors that do things that we like for years change their business model and don't do the same things forever.
They said,
so.
yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Interesting.
So it must be a microphone going bad.
Might be going bad.
We might need to invest another
so
$300 for microphones.
Can
That's
I have that tray?
yeah. This vase is a little
Precarious.
yes.
Okay, I got my
It's
paper
very
out.
heavy.
Very heavy. That
But
knot
she's photographing it
sculpture.
all for you, so that's cool. Oh, I forgot this. Ha. This is what I wanted to show you. I almost forgot.
Ah, yes.
So the matching little candle ring to the New England boxwood that I just styled with
Good
is
job.
this little guy. perfect for this touch lamp. So these things are unique in that they could sit on a candle holder and act like a candle.
It's called the Crystal Vision Touchlight for $52.
I'll hold it up. And this is literally what's happening. There's a metal disc on top, and you touch it and it's 2 different colors. So blue toned light or warm light. It's a little bright in here. You're probably having a hard time seeing it at all, but it is on warm, on bright white, on brighter warm, and then off. So 3 different settings, and it fits that perfectly. And other people have asked, can it be a pedestal for things? So I think we did stand a candle on it one time at the store for a while and let it sit to make sure it could act as a pedestal and remain on, and it did. So there's that as well, if that is an idea that appeals to you. Cool things. All of these little fun ideas are...
That's okay. Nobody needs to hear me talk.
Nobody needs to hear you talk. So if you can't hear Kate, there's a problem with the microphone. All right, moving on to the next items. I'll set that down there.
I love that Crystal Vision light. It's so fun. And what a fun night light for people, too.
Exactly.
I always joke I need one of those in my bathroom if I had counter space.
She does not have counter space. I've been in her bathroom.
Space.
Guest bathroom, you could put it in, but your bathroom, no.
No.
You have
tiny.
no business trying to decorate your bathroom.
No, no room. There's too much makeup, jewelry.
We're going to open this adorable runner that I have never unpackaged before so that you get the full effect. We're going to switch gears and do some different themed items, working from the items behind me. Look how gorgeous this is. It says, well, you have to imagine that it says the word bee, because this is bee and then kind. So we've got bees embroidered.
It was $52. It's on sale for $39.
Now fully reversible to this fun, busy gingham back. If you just want to flip it over, it's nicely finished. There's no exposed hem. It's a complete lining in the gingham. You can see how thickly starched it is when I roll it like this. That is the telltale sign that it's super starched and nice and sturdy. The pattern's printed. This is embroidery. This is embroidery. This has some stitching and trim. So lots of detail. What a fun piece. It also has a touch of blue. So with this, you could use the bee things that we have in the back, but you also could style it with blue and not add to the bees. This piece is a lot of fun. So a restock, I think this is a restock. Is that definitely one we've had before?
It is a restock. We had
16.
it for such a short time.
Oh, 18 by 11 enamel mango wood tray, white and natural. So I'm going to say this is a little bit of a bone white. Do you feel
it's 76?
76? Do you feel like this is whiter? This is a little bit less white. It is a warm white. So good to be aware of that. And then we're going to use our candles. So whoever was talking about candle fountains, we bought this color. I know they had other things at the showroom. Is there a green one? We'll have to go look.
Yeah.
So this is our newest candle fountain. I also have the stacked white stone one behind me that will show. We have a gray stacked stone. We had one pink one. I don't know if anybody nabbed it, but there was one slightly larger diameter in a pink. Okay, it has the embossing on a pink base. So we have a few choices for you today. And then we have this little guy to go around it, the eucalyptus, oats, and blueberry wreath, which is the perfect size.
We have
also,
a whole collection of that stuff.
Notice how, yes, we do. We have garlands, wreaths, candle rings, picks and sprays. Notice how beautiful this is with this. I mean, could you get a better match? Can they see that okay? The colors in that wreath and the colors in this candle ring are fantastic. And then, I don't know what the tray all needs. It needs more than just these 2 items, but this is the chick succulent orb in green. Does it need this? Should I rob something else from over here? No, it's kind of just a glob. I don't like that as well.
$11 for that orb.
I do like the spike orb in blue because of the berries.
Joanne got that tray for her sister for her birthday. She loves it. She
Oh
says.
yeah, good. It's a very versatile tray. I can see this working well with rustic Christmas too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or kind of modern rustic Christmas. So designed simply, that one just lets the candle stand. And the spike orbs, of course, this is going to come in your dark royal blue or royal to navy 6-inch and a 3-inch that we've been using for patriotic tray designs. I don't think I pulled that out yesterday, but they look great to be purposed for that time and then switched up again later. So that is a good combination on the Be Kind design. I'm going to see if I can swap Let's try a bee look over here and move this back there. So
fun new things.
the bee theme is going. We had lots of items a little earlier in the season. Now we have a lot less, but that's how things go, right? Less because it's moving through the Christmas. It's moving through the spring and summer season, and our sale is emptying us out. So that is what's happening. New. Let's go with a bee theme on this tray. Now you might wonder.
Hi, Kathy. Sharon said the pink fountain would be beautiful with the posh peony candle ring.
Oh, you're right.
Absolutely.
We should have shown that together. So before we started the live, we just had to put this tray together anyway, and this is what Kate did. She unscrewed the top.
I did.
And will it be shipped unscrewed, do you think, or will they ship it in whole?
Flat packed.
Okay, they'll flat pack
flat
this.
in a box.
So you will assemble your tray. This is mango wood. Isn't that a pretty finish? A nice satiny finish, not glossy, not matte, not raw finish, just great. And then we put the rose candle ring around it before we assembled it.
That's the Reina.
The Reina? Okay. Ranunculus and hydrangeas is what we've got going on there. I like the gold, orange, pink combo. I have this one at my house. So the diameter of the base is perfect for this because we have 13 and a half, somewhere in there for the bottom layer of the tray, and then the top layer is 9. So 13 and a half and 9.
Kathy, how are you doing today? How are you feeling?
Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday and has some good plans. You know what?
Two-tier tray, is 109.
Okay, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, mango wood.
Should mention tonight downtown, if you're local, is the first concert of the season. The Norfolk River Point Park, the River Point Square Park downtown.
Is it supposed to rain today?
There is a chance of rain, but it was this morning.
Oh,
so
good, okay.
There's not supposed to be a chance tonight, I don't think.
Good.
Or it's overnight, perhaps. Now we're going to take it up a notch, and do you see the fun little bees on here? There's 2 bees on this stem.
So cute. This is the Spring Wildflower Bee Spray on sale for $12. It was $16.
So you can see the angel vine here is such a versatile base because I can literally connect these by sticking this into the wreath underneath one of the winding wires.
Noe said, my hubby's going to tell me we can't go on vacation for 3 weeks anymore because I'll have Magnolias packages when we get home.
Oh.
She's excited to see everything.
Did you get to go on vacation for 3 weeks? Is that what has just happened?
Lucky. That sounds fun.
That's my goal later in life.
Ruth said, ooh, neat tray. I have that ring. So pretty.
Okay, what do you think of adding that? Do you like that look?
Ooh, I like that on there.
Okay.
See, 2 weeks is kind of my max. Then
You
I
think
miss
you'd miss your cat?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a cat. We just have kids. So we're probably going to miss our kids if we leave.
You'll miss
our
the grandkids.
grandkids. Okay, and then we're going to add a bow. This is the Be Humble bow. It was $13. I'm sure this is on sale. We also carry, by the way, 10-yard bolts of the bee ribbon, the honeycomb ribbon, which was pretty limited last I looked. Hopefully we still have the honeycomb ribbon. Maybe we don't. And I'm going to tuck this in here. Just cuteness all around. There's room for stuff. So if this was on my kitchen island, I would put my salt and pepper on the top so that it was handy. Because I always have a salt and pepper on the table and one on the counter when I'm cooking. So you could style that on your island with things like that. You could also set a reed, I don't have one in here, do I? A reed diffuser would sit up here. Be a great way to display a glass reed diffuser. And you could add more orbs back into it, like the chick succulent one that I had right here.
What was that bow called? Be
Humble.
Be Humble.
And I don't have any yellow orbs. I kind of looked around. I didn't. That's not a thing I had lately.
The bow is less than $10.
Oh, good. So I think this is a good place to start, but it definitely has room for extras, extra items. Very fun. And you've got some rustic things behind me that would also blend on here. If you wanted to do another style and just do yellows with these, this is my first pick for the bottom. So Forsythia. So instead of the floral, if you'd rather just stick with true yellow-black combo, just try this one. It's also marked down, and here's its little baby friend. So the small one was only $12.50. It could fit up on top. If you wanted, I don't know if I would do both. I would probably decorate only one surface with a candle ring. That's kind of a lot. but this definitely could be a good swap out.
Good spot to add in.
On the
like,
bottom.
I think this tray would be really cute in the corner of a kitchen or on a kitchen island.
Mm-hmm.
So you could put some kitchen-y goods in there. Maybe you have some lemons sitting on the counter, some apples, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, lemons would be fun.
But also, I think if you used it in a living room somewhere, a small picture frame would be really fun. Mementos, that kind of thing is always nice.
Oh, collections of little things.
Yeah.
Gather up your little things and display it together.
Right.
Love it on the runner with the whole bee theme. Also from the company that has this spray is the wreath you might be seeing behind me. There is 5 bees on the wreath. So the wreath itself is a 22-inch pre-made. We did not design this one. It came this way. I have barely shaped it. You could make this super crazy and very, very full. You could also use this as a candle ring. Oh yeah, that would work. Around the bottom. So this would be a fun thing to put a lantern in, but you could set this entire tray in the middle if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Very fun. And if it's a table thing, lift all this up really tall. If it's a wall thing, don't lift it up. But if it is trying to encompass candlesticks or a lantern, it definitely looks good if you just make all this product stick up higher.
And that wreath is on sale for $52, by the way.
Okay. It's a good wreath for adding the bow to as well. The bow that I used here, you should put the bow on the wreath.
Okay.
Moving along. Let me get more cool
Are
stuff.
you guys inspired? Are you finding your fun Friday inspiration?
We're working at it.
We're working on it. These are like 5-minute tray designs. Friday 5-minute trays. There you go.
Oh, it's a whole new thing.
It is a whole new thing. I think it's super simple. Some of them are a bit more complex, but you
Okay.
know, if you have a good tray, the rest is easy peasy.
That's the key. That's what we think. So here is another tray. I've never seen this one before, even at the showroom.
Isn't that cool? It literally,
Love it.
they just launched it. We're like one of the first
Oh.
in the entire US to have this. It's a hand woven 2-tier tray for $79 bucks.
This one does not disassemble.
No,
This is
it's a little smaller as well.
staying.
But, well, it should disassemble, I would think.
No, it's a complete unit.
Oh.
It's wired like this.
Okay.
So therefore it's very sturdy.
Yeah.
And even this is all wrapped. You can feel it's metal inside here. This is metal. If you were to carry it like this, that would be no problem. I would put napkins in the top and salt and peppers in the top and other stuff in the bottom if you wanted to. The whole...
Yeah, it'd be a good serving tray for parties.
Oh, well that's...
Like,
that could be
to bring
fun.
out napkins,
Wouldn't it be fun to
sauces.
do, like, if you were doing dips, to put the crackers in napkins in here? All those fun little crackers, and
Mom, we've got to do
she wants to do tabletop.
I want to do gourmet line so bad.
She's dying. Now, you know what's going to happen when we get to Dallas? She's going to drag me all through those gourmet showrooms
I'm
where
gonna
they're
eat everything.
serving samples all day long.
I want to do gourmet so bad. I have so many ideas for such things. I'm just itching.
Do you remember what you called this? Because this is a renamed stem that is no longer the Mulbeckia. Button leaf sounds right.
Mini leaf.
Mini leaf?
It was called Mulbeckia.
It was.
So then it is now, here it is, mini leaf weedy spray.
Okay.
$10.
Well, that would be a correct name.
Yes.
But it looks like a button leaf to me. I kind of have a real plant in my hanging basket that looks like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then we've got 2 kinds of orbs, a lichen moss orb and a mossy vine orb. $8.50 on this one. That one's probably more. I don't see the price. They are
The
both
lichen
about the
one I
same.
think is 14, let's see, 12.
12, 14, 12. Okay, I should have grabbed more stems to put on here.
I have a bunch right
But
next to
I
me.
do have color, so what if I just do color?
Okay.
We're going to have a different runner. Let me switch gears and change
take
the
this
runner.
apart.
That's okay. I'm going to hand this to you so I don't lose the... Where did I put the header card that I already lost? Here it is. That needs to go with it.
Keep it safe for Mom. Oh, we should mention, I didn't pull anything in style, but we should mention this restock too.
Okay. So then if we switch to this
Oh, we
runner...
only have 20 minutes left.
Okay.
This is a lot of tray designs, you guys.
Rustic. This needs a rustic runner. What do you think? Layer on the rustic. This is woven the same on both sides. It's woven jute. And I do like this one because you can layer it.
I think we've carried that runner for
It's one of our faves.
Oh yeah, maybe 2 years. I restock it every single time. It's beautiful. It's a great price point at only $46. The quality is amazing for that price. It is my favorite table runner.
Do we have any lemons in here at all, or are they all out in the
I don't think so.
The lemons are getting low. This little piece here with the pink purple,
I'll look over here.
no big deal, but it would be cute with lemons or bright colored anything, succulents. Just adding a little color in the top and the bottom. I think I would bend this over.
What kind of color?
Oh, I like that one. These are about gone. I was trying to show these in our new scenic route look, and they are going quick. So much for almost that. This is a little berry ball that is foam. Kind of has a look of solid berries. Needs more color.
Yeah, these would be very handy in a bathroom. Organizing
That's
all
true.
your stuff.
Maybe that's what I need to do. I try to put my stuff back in the drawers, but I'm needing the same things every day. Maybe if I'm just too lazy to put it back in the cabinet and the drawers.
The annoying thing is dusting and cleaning your counter off.
Yep.
But with this, everything would be contained. You can lift it up. Mine's not so much like that. But
That's true. All you'd have to do is move it off the side and clean.
yeah, that would be super handy.
I've tried different things, and basically the only thing that looks good is taking everything off the counters, which is what a person should do, but I'm very lazy. Some days I do, some days I don't. Okay, I like all this in here. It's just how do you want to style it is the question. So you can do color, you can do practical things, you can do strictly decor, but it's a fun little tray to design in. And obviously being just woven rattan, you can put any color that you want in it.
You could make it coastal.
You can make it coastal. You can put seashells.
Everything in my house is becoming coastal.
Is it?
I don't think Jordan's noticed.
Oh, I haven't been to your house lately.
Everything I've been buying
I
is
see her every day, so I don't go to her house.
coastal adjacent.
Okay, that's a thing. I
You
even
could
saw.
probably spray that with Silk Renew to clean it.
Yes, you could. I even saw somebody designing a little girl's bedroom, and they called it, instead of coastal grandma, it was coastal granddaughter.
Oh my gosh.
It was super cute.
That's cute.
I'm going to switch gears. I don't know where you want that.
Is a style on Pinterest.
Yes, it probably is. I am not sure.
Coastal,
but-
looking at 2026 predictions, coastal is just
Is it big?
stronger every year. Yeah, this year is really definitely a tipping point. So
So if you can't
next
live at the
year,
ocean, you just need
you're
to
gonna get the ocean look. Yes.
get the ocean look. I'm trying to
Oh,
see if
yeah,
I'm
Sharon said
switching.
you should show it with all the self-care items in your line. We have a great
Oh,
select. We should.
that's
We
good.
should take it and
Take it to the
photograph
store and
Yeah.
style it. Good
We can
idea.
put it
I
on
like
your
that.
bathroom counter and style it. Your counter's so pretty.
My bathroom?
Yeah, I
That's
love your
because I
bathroom.
spent the big bucks.
Yeah, I could never. I could never. Give me anxiety, but it's so
My
pretty.
friend owns a stone store, so
Yes.
he's always been really good to me. And whenever I want some fun stone, he's like, sets me up. It's awesome.
Yep.
This is a beautiful piece. If you like this rustic one, you're going to love this one as well. Here's the end of it. A little bit fringy. This is a vetiver runner on sale, guys.
$35 is the
So
sale price on these.
They are currently 25% off. I like the rustic look of it. They're both equally cool for rustic vibes.
They're 40%
And
off, Mom.
40?
They
Oh.
are 40. They were $60. They are now $35.
So the
over these.
reversible, and then you can see how it does not give because this is little bitty twigs in here, vetiver twigs. So actually sort of has a fragrance. Vetiver
It
is
does.
a scent that you'll find in candles, cologne, and perfumes also. One of those woodsy, earthy scents that I really like. Now, this is awesome. There are two new trays. I'm just loving both of these. This one, outstanding. How cool is this?
It is the stamped antique silver aluminum tray.
Okay.
$59.
I don't see the size. So it's 20 by 10. 20 by 10. Isn't that just something else? Now, if you were to use...
20 by 10. I have 20 by 8.
No, it's 10.
Oh.
10.
Okie dokie. I'll adjust.
Okay. If you put the rustic look here, this is more modern. The fountain's kind of modern, but if we keep going with more rustic things, you can create a rustic modern look, of course. The thing I would say about the metal is that if you want to set a fountain on it, this fountain didn't get loaded with water, so I'm not able to turn it on. It will come with the remote, And the wax is meant to look like stones, right down to the fact that they created a little crystallizing. Do you see that catch the light? This, just like a quartz stone would catch the light, there's a little bit of shininess in the flaking of the candle wax, so it's really awesome.
Well, thank you everyone for your orders. Thank you Jenny and Joanne, Carol and Sherry. Thank you Nomi and Donna, Joe and Bev, Pam and Bonnie and Jana and Kathy.
You guys gonna have some fun with some new things.
I see a whole lot of tray designs going out the door. I'm seeing everyone put all the things in their cart.
Are you enjoying the ideas?
Awesome.
When new items come in, and we're just ready at market to see new things, but we haven't gone crazy buying since the whole tariff
we like
thing.
To see and touch and make sure it's a thing for us. So yeah.
Okay, now I carefully shaped this moss branch. It is it the moss branch? Mossy stick. Brown and green mossy stick. There you go. And I love that it's just very earthy and has this real preserved lichen moss. Now lichen moss,
lichen
can you hand me
branch
the
is what it's called.
lichen ball out of the bottom of that? Because that is lichen moss and reindeer moss. This is lichen moss.
So that branch is the more moss lichen branch for $12. Did I just say that? Am I having deja vu?
She did.
Deja vu.
This is kind of the way I styled the tray at the store in the new scenic route
yeah.
look.
Sharon said the flat surface is probably 8. That makes sense.
Yes, I would agree. There we go. Now you could safely, no problem, run your fountain. I don't find that the fountain splash, we have them on a wood table at the store, and the table's not wet. But it does
if it's
make
at
sense.
An uneven surface, it will, because it's
yes,
like crooked.
But you need it to be straight. So anyway, on a metal tray, you can certainly safely have water in this and easily do that as the fountain. And how simple and serene and kind of spa-like is that look? I like that idea a lot. Other ways to style it. This poor little fountain guy. He would be fun to plug in, but I better, to put batteries in, but I better not.
I did forget to try that battery replacement. I think it's here somewhere at the warehouse. We never tried that.
We could try it more easily at the store because they're open. If you remind me.
Well, I think it works for the 3-wick candles.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to try that. I completely forgot to do that.
This
put it in my Amazon
is
storefront if it works.
soft springerai pot, 8 inches. Okay, I wish we weren't out of the bushes of this springerai. They're gone. This is the coolest stuff. And wow, is this 19? Super trendy, this little guy. So he's in a real pottery pot, and it is complete with little feet on it. That is a Real Touch item. You can see when I'm moving it how soft and pliable it is. The bushes of that were awesome. I definitely should try to get that in for fall, but it just is a good natural component for styling stuff up. So think about that when you're doing trays and bowls. I wonder how that would look on this other tray. That was a easel that just fell behind the fireplace.
Oh yeah, that's on my list. We gotta buy easels.
Okay, good. This one is super modern.
Oh, only if I was rich, then y'all would be rich also. Please share. Please share with your rich friends.
I love that. So this little tray, I thought it was going to be bigger, but it's super cute on an easel as a backdrop. If you like mod decor, this has got that vibe, right?
Mod.
And it's a fun cocoa brown color,
it's
beigey
only $39
brown.
though. It's really inexpensive.
Mango wood, little feet on the back. I would definitely try it. Let me just switch all this over here. It's kind of a big branch though. So the branch is going to go off of the tray. See what you think.
She's going to lose all of this stuff. Do you want me to take something?
Well, the purple is in the way.
The purple's in the way?
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't need much because you'd want to see the tray. So I like the idea of very minimal things on the tray, or use the tray as backdrop item. That's cool. It just needs to stay in that modern rustic vibe, and then it's right on trend right now. So cute, cute things. I love the fact that this little piece will match any house, any color. If you like a somewhat rustic decor, this will go with any of it. I think you could also do something really basic and just do olive leaves as well. Olive leaves, this would need a candlestick for sure on it if we did olive leaves. How does this look otherwise? Can you, oh yeah, you could do that. That would be very zen. This is
So
how you should
zen.
photograph this on this tray.
Okay.
Because that looks really
Yeah, it does.
perfect for that. Love it on the runners.
And it's got an easy to wipe off surface if it gets bumpy.
Yeah, it's kind of
a
an
heavy candle, that's pretty hard to
enameled.
bump it.
Feels like it's enameled, or maybe that is acrylic.
It is enameled.
Enameled?
It
Okay.
says design enameled mango wood tray, $39, 15 by 9.
Other cute things that just came in.
Restock.
This adorable pillow. I never got one of these. I wonder if I have a spot. Today is a gift. I just like the message.
I like the message too.
And it is a chenille kind of embroidery.
It's a cotton.
It's
base.
zip-off cover, so you could take the cover off and spot clean it.
Just $24.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's probably why it never lasted very long.
No, it didn't last very long, but I thought that was perfect for summer or just every day. But sometimes it's nice to have those little reminders here and there. And I noticed pillows with wording
Yes.
is the new signage with wording. You know how we all would
yeah,
have,
we
like,
used to
little
sell signs.
That kind of went by the wayside, and now I notice it's little pillows with inspirational, just mementos, something to think about.
There
It
we
looks
go.
Cute with that Reina candle ring.
We'll put that back there.
The tray looks like cinnamon buns.
Does it?
So are you getting hungry, Becky?
Kind of does.
It
I'm
is
hungry.
lunchtime.
I'm hungry right now. I could eat something. Okay,
Oh,
we have one more
gosh.
tray set styling up back here. I don't have anything to style it really completely. Kate might have to help
Which
me grab
one's the clean?
Yes.
It's a restock, and we're basically out of time, so let's just give them dimensions.
We'll just show you the
and
trays that restocked.
This, you might remember these trays on Mom's dining table. They're absolutely stunning trays. I've used them at my house. Beautiful, beautiful, and I did
Super
not
cool.
reorder them for a while, and then I just thought, you know what, I've not found anything better for the price point. It starts at $45, and the biggest one's only $64. They are such good price points.
They're super
Beautiful.
chunky. And you can
High
see
quality.
there's a good look. See how the color gradiates from taupe to gray? It's really a pretty wash. However they've done this, I don't know. But it is a natural product. All of it's woven natural. They're extra sturdy, extra chunky, and every time we style them up at the store, people ask about them. They just look awesome, even if you use two of them offset like that together.
They're
So for doing displays at the store, I love them.
Yes, and you can see them photographed on Mom's kitchen table in the product, in the link that I've dropped. You can see it styled on my coffee table. I have that photo in there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Fall,
She does.
I mean, we've carried them for a while, so it's styled a few different ways if you scroll through the images online.
I think this would be a good natural look to
Oh,
use
yeah,
on the medium or
what
large.
Is that, the Celebrant?
Yeah, on a medium and large tray, it's a little bit, well, not bad. You could just go like this. This is the one that you can easily, because it's wired, make it fit a oval or rectangle. We better get that Posh Peony thing back again, wherever I laid that. Oh, it's by me.
Okay. I was like,
I'm going to recap one more time before we go. This would be doable because you could just bend it to pop into the rectangle.
Bend it to your will.
Bend it to your will, and you can put some candlesticks in it. These are new. I don't think I've shown these.
I don't know if we have either.
Did they come in lately? Taper candle holders.
Yeah, they came in
with the fountains.
Oh, they came in with the fountains, yeah.
So
they're $49.
those-
It's the Marie Whitewash taper candle
Yes,
holder set.
just
So
need
it's
some
perfect for our
candle
set of
holders.
2 deluxe candles.
Very nice. This would be too much greens, but this green's the same color. Yep, too much greens.
Do you want
Beautiful.
do I have the cream? Here's the cream.
Do we have cream in stock?
I will double check.
I would show you these, but are they in stock is the question.
Let's
One has
see.
a battery.
Deluxe.
They do work. They need
You know
a
how
little.
I'm going to find out? I'm going to search deluxe taper on the website. We have a great search bar. If you haven't tried it before, it's super easy. Ooh, we have salvie. Salvie would be beautiful.
Ooh, that would be perfect. That is the soft sagey green color.
So we are sold
would
out of
match.
most deluxe taper shapes. I did not realize that they've been selling so quickly. So
I
we'll
know.
definitely be having a little
We're gonna
conversation
find out.
with them in Dallas.
So the salvie green, it just handed me the big candle on the shelf. The salvie green taper would be gorgeous with this candle ring for sure. And this is the color, so you could get this style of taper candle in this color. And here's the top. The top is also a wet look top. It looks like it melted wax. Hopefully you can see, it's hard to turn it the right way, but there's a little bit of a acrylic pour on the top. And then you turn them off and on at the bottom, And the remote that is purchased separately will control the timer setting for you. So you can set the timer. You just need to grab a remote also to be able to timer and turn off and on anything from the deluxe candle line.
Sharon loves the Selvie color. It is a beautiful,
It's a
beautiful
pretty blue
color.
green or gray green, whatever you want to call it. So that color would in the white candlesticks would be perfect. Okay. Well, before we go, I said we're going to recap the last time here for special pre-order of the t-shirts. I'm going to make sure I call them this afternoon and place my order so that the shirts are going to be delivered to them on Monday. She said if I call her this afternoon, they'll get the shirts Monday, and then they'll have the week to get them printed up. Yes.
Okay.
So again, this week's special buy, we still have some supplies left. They're going quick. A $22 instead of $29 candle ring called the Posh Peony. I'm recommending it as a wreath with the first day of spring bow today, which is only $10. So this is $32 for a gift maybe, or a small wall in your home, or a candle ring on your table, or a tray filler. That's a very good item.
The candle ring comes out to $22.99. It's about 43% off. It's like a random.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep, 43% off.
And we also have a garland that matches, a full-size wreath, and
a teardrop.
A teardrop.
The teardrop is unique, yes.
That's unusual. And
Love
then
it.
this is what we're going to order this afternoon, guys. So small through 3XL, you can get the Magnolias flower family and join the posse. We also have Got Bendivine written on the back. Got Bendivine, love it, and our website. This is the blue. Is this color called purple or orchid
Magenta.
or magenta? Oh yeah, that makes sense. This is the magenta. Everybody loves these shirts. We've had them, but now we're adding the mint. So I'll order any of these three colors. Here is your mint choice. Such a pretty color. That's going to look really great with this white lettering on it because it's a nice dark mint color. $29.99. Place the order as a separate order. So don't buy candles with it. Don't buy anything else. Just put your shirt on the order and close out that order and do a different one if you want decor so that they can ship that to you ASAP as soon as it gets here. They're going to package them all up and get them out the door the same day. That's my plan. As soon as they get done. So they're going to make them shortly.
All right. Well, I appreciate you all hanging out with us today. Happy
Thanks,
Friday.
everybody.
We will be back tomorrow. Are we going to do mantles tomorrow?
We got to get a plan for tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow?
Well, you guys can tell us what you want, but I was
wanna do
thinking
mantles?
we could do mantles three ways: a spring mantle, a patriotic mantle, and a new scenic route everyday mantle.
Ooh, fun. Do you want to do that at the
So-
store? I can set it up tonight if you
Set
want.
it up here.
Okay, she wants to set it up here.
Kinda,
We're going
yeah.
to do that. Sounds like
So we
a
can make
very
a big
fun thing to
mess
do.
in here.
Oh, yeah. Well, it does take kind of a lot when you're going to
Takes a lot of
restage
mess.
different looks to get them all laid out.
We could do a
so.
store walkthrough otherwise, but I thought maybe mantles would be fun. We
Or
could do a
store walkthrough, one or the other.
Maybe those two options. So drop a comment below.
The store's
what
looking
you
good.
prefer we see. Yeah,
The store's
if you wanna
looking
do a
good. We've been
walkthrough,
working on
or
it.
If you want to do mantles, or gosh, we haven't done table designs in a
Fun.
while. Okay.
Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We'll be back at 9 a.m. Central tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a great Friday.